English podcast Easy Practice. Improve your English. Okay, I'm just going to say it. I tried learning English with movies, and it didn't work. Like, at all. Really. But what happened? I want to know. I don't know. Everything happened in a bad way. I remember the first movie I tried. It was Fast and Furious. I thought, okay, this is easy. Action, simple words. I understood nothing. Nothing. They were speaking fast, different accent, slang, and I was just sitting there like, wait, what did he say? I paused every 10 seconds. Then I got tired. Then I stopped. I felt frustrated. And the worst part, after the movie, I didn't learn anything. No new words, no improvement, nothing. Yeah, that's actually very common. Almost everyone starts like that. So now I have to ask you, is it even possible? Like, can you really learn English with movies? Or is that just something people say? I want the truth, please. Good question. And the short answer is yes, but not in the way most people do it. I will explain it. Watching movies alone, passively, will not teach you English. It's like going to the gym and just looking at the weights. You're there, but nothing is happening. Yeah, I have to admit it. That was me. Exactly. You know, movies are powerful, but only if you use them correctly. If you just watch, you get entertainment. If you watch with intention, you get learning. Okay, I understand. So, why are movies so recommended? Because movies give you something books don't, real language. Let me give you a real example. I had a student, Anna. She was very good with grammar. She knew all the rules. But when she watched movies, she was lost. You know why? Because real English is not clean. People don't say, I would like to go to the store. They don't. They say, I'm gonna go to the store. Or even, I'm gonna go to the store. Informal English. That's what movies show you. Real speed, real pronunciation, real expressions. So, movies are like real life English? Exactly. But that's also why they are difficult. Okay, I think I understand. So, why did I fail so badly? Because you made some classic mistakes. Let's go one by one. Mistake number one, choosing the wrong movie. You picked Fast and Furious. That's one of the worst movies for beginners. Why? Because of fast speech, slang, noise, cars, explosions, and different accents. It's not designed for learning, it's designed for action. I had another student, Diego. He did the same thing. He watched this movie, no, a series, Peaky Blinders. After 15 minutes, he told me, I think I don't understand English. But the problem was not English, it was the content. Yeah, well, I was trying to catch every word. Exactly. That's a big mistake many people make. When you try to understand everything, you understand nothing. Real example. You hear, I was gonna tell you, and your brain goes, what is gonna? Was gonna? Is that grammar? And by the time you think, the conversation is already gone. You are late. All right, now, mistake number three, no system. You were just watching, no plan, no structure. That's like studying randomly. I had a student, Carla. She watched movies every day. Really, every day. But after 3 months, she was still the same because she was not practicing. She was just watching. Okay, so how do you do it correctly? Oh, very simple, but different. Pay attention. Step number one, choose the right content. Start with simple movies, slow dialogue, clear pronunciation. Good examples are The Intern, Forrest Gump, Friends. Why? Because the language is more natural and slower. Now, step number two, use subtitles, but smart. Start with English subtitles, not in your native language. Really, I don't understand why not in your native language, because that makes you lazy. You stop listening, you just read. With English subtitles, you connect sound plus word. That builds real understanding. Believe me. Okay, now, step number three, repeat scenes. This is key. Don't watch the whole movie fast. Don't do that. Take one scene, watch it again and again. For example, I had a student. His name was Kevin. He watched one scene from The Intern 5 times. At first, 0% understanding, nothing. After 3 times, he understood the idea of the movie. After 5 times, he understood most of the sentences. That's learning. Step number four, focus on phrases, not words. Don't learn gonna, learn I'm gonna call you later. That's how real English works, in chunks. Now, step number five, speak with the movie. Repeat after them. Copy the rhythm. It's very important. Yes, it feels weird, but it works. I had a student, Miguel. He used to repeat lines from movies in his room. Now, he speaks more naturally. Not perfect, but fluid. Okay, this is already very different from what I was doing. Yeah, because most people think watching is learning, but it's not. Okay, now this is starting to make sense. Seriously. But I still feel like there's a big gap. Like, how do I go from I understand nothing to actually understanding movies? Because right now, I'm not gonna lie, it still feels impossible. Yeah, and that's a very important point. Because most people think I'll watch movies and one day I will understand everything. But it doesn't work like that. Understanding movies is a process, and you need to train your brain step by step. Remember that. Okay, but what do you mean by levels? I don't get it. Oh, all right. Let me explain it in a simple way. Level number one, you hear sounds, but no meaning. This is where most people start. You hear English, but it feels like noise. For example, you hear, "Did you get it?" And your brain is like, "What is that?" But the real sentence is, "Did you get it?" Connected speech. Now, level number two, you catch some words. You start recognizing words, but you miss the full idea. Example, you hear, "Okay, tomorrow, meeting, maybe." You understand pieces, but not the full message. Then you continue with level number three. You understand the idea. Now you don't need every word. You understand what is happening. Even if you miss details, this is where real progress starts. And finally, level number four. You understand naturally. Now you don't translate, you just understand, like in your own language. Okay, I think I'm in between level number one and two. That's normal. The goal is not to jump fast, but to move step by step. So, what should I watch exactly? Because I clearly chose wrong before. Yeah, choosing the right content is everything. So, I will help you choose. For beginners, simple stories, clear pronunciation, slow conversations. Examples: The Intern, Finding Nemo, Toy Story. Why? Because characters speak clearly, and context helps you understand. For intermediate learners, normal conversations, everyday situations, less noise. Some examples are Friends, The Office, Notting Hill. This is good because these show how people actually speak. Now we continue with advanced learners. For advanced learners, fast dialogue, slang, different accents. Some examples are Breaking Bad, Peaky Blinders, The Wolf of Wall Street. But don't start here. That's where people fail. Don't make that mistake. Okay, real question. How many movies do I need to watch? Let me tell you, that's the wrong question. It's not about how many movies, it's about how you watch them. You can watch 100 movies and learn nothing. Or you can study 10 movies and improve a lot. Oh, I see. So it's more about quality than quantity. Exactly. Think like this: one movie, deeply studied, is more powerful than 10 movies watched passively. Okay, and how long does this take? Be honest. If you practice correctly, you can see improvement in 2 to 4 weeks. Not perfection, but progress. That's important. After 2, 3 months, you start understanding much more. After 6 months, you feel comfortable. But again, only if you use the right method. Remember. Okay, now give me something more advanced, something that really works to learn English with movies. All right, here are some powerful methods. Pay attention. Method number one: shadowing. You listen and repeat at the same time. Not after, not before. You repeat at the same time. Example: in the movie, I don't think that's a good idea. You say it with the actor. I don't think that's a good idea. This trains your brain to follow real speed. It's very useful. Method number two: chunking. Learn phrases, not words. Instead of learning figure and out, learn figure it out together. That's how real English works, with chunks, not only with words. Method number three: rewatch with purpose. Watch the same scene. First, just watch. Second, with subtitles. Third, repeat phrases. Each time, your brain understands more, then more and more. Method number four: speak what you understand. What is it? After a scene, say what happened. For example, he was angry because she lied. This forces your brain to process. It helps you a lot. I understand. What's the biggest mistake at this stage? Trying to rush. People want to understand everything fast, so they jump to difficult content and then they quit. Progress in English is slow but real. Remember that. Okay, this changed a lot for me. But let me ask you something simple. What is the biggest change in mindset? I need to know that. this one. Movies are not for testing your English, they are for training it. When you watch and don't understand, that's not failure, that's training. Don't forget that. When you repeat and feel slow, that's not bad, that's progress. I like that. That actually makes me feel better. Yeah, because most people quit too early. That's not good. They think, I don't understand, so this doesn't work. But the truth is, you don't understand because you just started. So let me ask you something. When you watch movies in English, what happens? Do you understand nothing? Some words? Or the general idea? And more important, are you watching or training? Because that changes everything. Believe me. Congratulations! To continue improving your English skills, click on the next video or watch our full list of videos.